The World Health Organization predicts that by 2030, diabetes will be the seventh leading cause of death worldwide. If left untreated, severe diabetes can heighten the risk of life-threatening conditions, including heart attacks, stroke, and heart disease. A new study has found fermented foods reduce inflammation and could lower rates of the condition. Fermented foods are made by combining milk, vegetables and other raw ingredients with microorganisms like yeast and bacteria, making them rich in microorganisms. A new study led by the researchers at Stanford University probed how fermented foods impacted the gut and immune system. The team studied 36 healthy adults and randomly split them into two groups. One group was asked to increase their intake of fiber-rich plant foods, while a second was instructed to eat more fermented foods, including yogurt, sauerkraut, kombucha, kefir, kimchi. Type 2 diabetes, the sign on your toes of advanced blood sugar damage. Doctors warning the participants were followed over the course of 10 weeks, while researchers tracked inflammation markers in their blood and analyzed the microbiome in their gut. Over the course of the study, the participants in the first groups doubled their fiber intake, from about 22 grams to 45 grams per day. The participants in the second group went from consuming almost no fermented foods to eating about 6 servings a day. At the end of the 10-week period, neither group had significant changes in measures of overall immune health. However, the fermented food group showed significant reductions in 19 inflammatory compounds. Don't miss Pfizer vaccine, 4 troubling side effects that mainly follow second dose of COVID jab. Inside How to Live Longer, the anti-aging drink that can regulate cholesterol and blood pressure. Tips: Type 2 diabetes, the sign on your toes of advanced blood sugar damage. Doctors warning, insight. Among those compounds was interleukin-6, an inflammatory protein that tends to be elevated in diseases such as type 2 diabetes. The group who increased their intake of fiber did not show any decrease in the same inflammatory compounds. Researchers noted that in the fermented food group, the reductions in inflammatory markers correlated with changes in the gut, which had harbored a wider and more diverse range of microbes. However, only 5% of the microbes detected came from the fermented foods consumed. Justin Sonnenberg, author of the new study and professor of microbiology and immunology at Stanford, said, "The vast majority came from somewhere else, and we don't know where. I think there were either low-level microbes below the level of detection that bloomed, or the fermented foods did something that allowed the rapid recruitment of other microbes into the gut." The first step in the development of type 2 diabetes is prediabetes, which means blood sugar levels are higher than normal, but are not yet high enough to be type 2 diabetes. However, the long-term damage of diabetes, especially to the heart, blood vessel and kidneys, may already be starting. Moreover, the same factors that increase the risk for developing type 2 diabetes, increase the risk for prediabetes. These risk factors include high blood pressure, family history of diabetes and lack of physical fitness. According to the NHS, symptoms of type 2 diabetes include peeing more than usual, feeling thirsty all the time, feeling very tired, losing weight, itching around the penis or vagina, or repeatedly getting thrush cuts or wounds taking longer to heal. The Health Body said, a GP can diagnose diabetes. You'll need to do a blood test, which you may have to go to your local health center for. The earlier the diabetes is diagnosed and treatment started, the better. Related articles: Type 2 diabetes, The sign on your toes of blood sugar damage, doctor signs of heart disease, the 5 warning symptoms to watch for. Scientists' mind-blowing discovery ties gut health to age reversal.